this is Healthy World Cuisine. How is everyone doing? We know this has been a really super stressful time for everyone around the world, and so we want to bring some self-care help tips to you to help you feel better and get through this difficult time. If you haven't before, please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd really appreciate it. Today, what we're going to cover is called Love Your Liver with Self-Care and Meal Plan. You see these 4 little dishes? These represent something. We're going to talk about traditional Chinese medicine. Guess what? For over 2,000 years, they have successfully treated patients looking at the entire patient's entity. We know that during the springtime especially, which is correlated to the wood, which correlates to the liver, is a very sensitive time. Just like you clean out your closets and do spring cleaning, you need to spring clean your liver. And not only is your liver the most important thing because it is responsible for smooth flowing qi throughout your body, which is your life force. If you're stressed, angry, upset, your qi can't flow, and guess what? Then you get physically sick. These 4 little dishes represent the 4 gates. In traditional Chinese medicine, we believe there are 4 points for liver that are very vital for getting your qi flowing again. So right now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to perform these self-care tips. You don't need a thing other than your own body, and you can do it wherever you're at. So give me a second and I'll show you how. The 4 main liver points are located 2 on your hands and 2 on your feet. Right now, the large intestine 4, also known as Heigu, is found by holding your hand on the dorsal side up, right? Not your palm side up, this side. And you can see your thumb, right? And the first metatarsal bone of your pointer finger, which is right here, okay? What I want you to go ahead and do, watch this. Squeeze your thumb up against that first finger, right? Your pointer finger. See how this pointy flesh, you see that line that's created, that little crest? You see that? The very tippy top of that is, or your Heigu. And so what you're going to do, you see I put my thumb right in that spot, okay? And I'm going to put my finger down below, right? And in a clockwise fashion, I'm going to push, pretty hard, and do a circle motion. What this is doing, it's help relieving that qi. People sometimes have headaches, they're sighing all the time, they have bad PMS, they're just stressed out, they're frustrated, and these things are caused by stress. So you can do this any time of the day, you can do it several different times a day, but guess what? There's always a but. I suggest that anyone who is pregnant do not do this. Other than that, it's pretty safe for everyone else. So you're going to do it again on your right hand, okay? So you can see here's your thumb, okay, dorsal side up. Here's your pointer finger. You're going to take your thumb and watch my little fatty part of my hand here. I'm going to push it up hard. You see that? And you see that line? You can see your crease that goes up, and that's the very tippy top between those 2 metatarsal bones. And then you take your thumb. Can you see it? And then I'm holding down below like that, and I just really get in there, okay? And you massage, okay? And you do this several times, like 30 times or 30 circles around, and you can do it 2 or 3 times or whatever you need to throughout the day, depending on how frustrated you're feeling, okay? So that's the first one. Now we're gonna go on to the feet. So if you wanna take your shoes and socks off, let's get going. The next point for liver qi stagnation to help relieve that is called liver 3 or Tai Chong, and it's found on your foot in between your big toe and your middle toe. And you can see there is a crease right in between the 2, right? And you are going to use your thumb, that's the proper width, and take your thumb underneath, right where that line ends. Put your thumb right under there, and then put your finger right underneath that. And you are going to feel a groove right in between that first metatarsal bone, and there is a groove. And if you do it right, it will be painful. And what you're going to do is you're going to massage it clockwise for about 30 seconds, okay? And then you're going to switch and do the other foot, okay? So once again, have your foot there, and you got your big toe and your middle toe, right? And you got your trusty thumb measure soon. So right where that little line is at the very end, put your thumb underneath, and right under that is your point. Okay, there's a groove, and you're gonna feel that. Okay, it's like right where those bones end and they bifurcate out. You'll feel that. That is your point. You're gonna counterclockwise rub that around. Sometimes we realize that it's difficult for people to actually reach their feet. They might have a medical condition that's having a problem bending over. We totally get it. So here's an option that's quite easy to do. You can either do it sitting down, which is probably safest, or propped up against a wall or holding on to something. Okay, so what you're going to do is have your foot that you're going to be using. Okay, you're going to find your liver 3-point, your Tai Chung, okay, the same way that we showed you. Here's your big toe, here's your in-between toe, and there's that line there in between the two toes, and it's about 1 finger breadth or 1 cun above. So you're going for this point. But instead of using your hands, you're going to use your heel. You're going to place your heel in there and just massage on top of it, okay? It's quite painful because I have probably a lot of cheese stagnation right now. So you're going to do that on both sides, right? So once again, here's your big toe, here's your little toe. You see the crease in between, about 1 cun up. Take your heel, the bottom of your heel, and put it on top and get in there, okay? And you can do that for, 30 seconds around and around. We hope this video has been helpful for you. We know you're going through some pretty stressful times, financial times, families being cooped up in the house, and we know that right now your liver really needs you to love it a lot. So take care of it, love it, try to use this as much and often as you can, and we hope that it makes you feel better. Take care and stay safe.